Now, more than 24 hours since a Russian military jet crashed, Moscow now insists that it was Ukraine that deliberately shot down the plane, and this resulted in the killing of dozens of its own soldiers ahead of a planned prisoner exchange. But before we go any further, let's in fact take a look at two images. A fire at an oil refinery in southern Russian town of Tuapse. Now, Moscow has blamed the Ukrainian drone attack for the strike. The next image is of the plane crash in Belgorod. Now, the Russians have blamed the Ukrainian troops for this attack as well. Now, Kiev has not denied the Russian allegations outright. They've questioned certain key aspects of Moscow's claims, though, such as whether its servicemen were killed. And if true, it would be a big embarrassment for Kiev. Remember, those would be the very soldiers who were fighting a pretty hard battle against the Russians. And finally, after an agonizing wait, when they were about to be exchanged and were to be given some kind of a grand homecoming, they were killed at the hands of their own Ukrainian compatriots. Now, Russia has said that 65 captured Ukrainian soldiers were on board. Ukraine says that it has no comprehensive information about who was on the flight. Russia has dubbed this incident as a terror attack, while Ukraine is seeking an international probe as to how the plane crashed.
With yet another fact of the use of the terrorist methods by the Kiev regime, on the morning of January 24, Moscow time, a terrorist attack was conducted. As a result, in the Belgorod region, a Russian transport aircraft Il-76 was downed.
Белгородской области был сбит.
ГУР займається з'ясуванням долі усіх полонених.
I have instructed the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine to inform our partners about the available data. Our country will insist on an international investigation.
У України. Наша держава буде наполягати на міжнародному розслідуванні.
The Russian state media images show debris in the Belgorod region, but there is no sign of any bodies. Moscow says that the Il-76 plane was carrying 65 Ukrainian soldiers who were captured in Russia's offensive, as well as about 6 crew members and 3 escorts.
We saw through the window at the post office that a red oblong object was going through the air. Then an explosion and a red-colored flash. We didn't see anything else specifically. No other explosions or anything.
Now, the Kharkiv and Belgorod regions have long been an intense focus of the fighting between the neighbors, including airstrikes with missiles and drones. Kharkiv is heavily defended with some of the best Western-made air defense systems, apparently including the American-made Patriot missiles. Now, throughout the 700-day-long war, Russia and Ukraine have traded conflicting accusations. Establishing the facts has often been pretty difficult in this fog of propaganda and disinformation. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.